It's time for Quick Draw. Get out your tickets now. We're playing Quick 2, 3, and 4. Good luck!
Views and comments expressed by the hosts, their guests, callers, and advisors on Eye of the Nation are not necessarily those of the management, ownership, or production unit of ILS, the Verizon Media Group. Eye of the Nation is a production of ILTV Studios and cannot be represented in part or entirety without the express written consent of the Verizon Media Group. Eye of the Nation is the intellectual property of the Verizon Media Group. Copyright 2026. All rights are reserved.
Welcome to Eye on the Nation. I'm Leland Miller.
I'm Sonny Brown.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
I feel like it worked.
It worked. Did it?
I feel like it worked.
I think it worked.
There you have it.
You're welcome. It worked. Go, Castro.
Is that like?
Mic isn't on.
Is it like the pants around the neck thing?
No, you know the camera lens was smudgy, so I had to lick my finger and
Sonny fixed it. Now we could fire the whole technical team.
Yeah,
all
it's
the
fixed
people
now.
who in production, everybody that been to school for AV, just don't worry about it.
No,
We
it's
figured
fixed.
out how
It's
to
fixed
unblur the
though.
camera.
Did I not fix it?
Yes.
All right. Welcome to Eye of the Nation. We have a full show for you guys today. I thought I had a rant, but I'm not sure. Oh, this is what my rant was about. Police officers. Traffic police, regular police. I don't know if regular police can do traffic things
They
or
can.
traffic things. Okay.
Any police in uniform.
Any police officer. These big trucks and these trailers are not adhering to the rules of the road. Anybody else notice that? They ain't stopping at no roundabouts. They ain't stopping. Like, they just speeding through everything and bullying you.
They have to do the MTBS thing now in order to. So I'm saying, like,
What I'm saying is they bullying you on the road.
Yeah,
One comes straight through the roundabout, didn't even attempt to stop.
Yeah.
Everybody on the roundabout had to stop to let him in because he in this big thing.
Yeah.
If I was in my car, we was playing
You should
chicken.
report them to Brad Smith.
Who's Brad Smith?
Brad Smith is the man that does the MTSB training.
I don't know what that is.
Like you can't just drive one of them anymore. Like one time ago, you could have just drive one. Now you have to actually go get a special license to drive one.
Yeah,
so
but
everyone who's driving one should,
They be speeding, these
Yeah.
little tractor heads and stuff. Like, y'all don't realize the
Trailer
heads. Sorry, trailer, I don't know. The big things.
Okay.
They be speeding and doing the most, and they're not adhering to the rules of the road. Also, the people on the motorcycles. I am so traumatized now. Anytime I have to turn, you ever just have to look on your side, because they just be coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You put your signal on, you stop to turn, and then all of a sudden, motorcycle. Like, I always feel like I'm about to hit somebody.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like motorcyclists and the people in the trailer heads are the worst drivers on the road.
Mm-hmm.
That's my only little rant for today.
Okay.
Police, go get them.
You know they pick it in the police, right?
What do you mean they're making it in the police?
You just said it was the big thing.
Yeah, but the police could stop them. They ain't stopping for me, but they'll stop for the police.
Okay, no problem.
No?
I guess.
Wow, good day, Sani and Levin. You all look great.
Listen, you are a truth-telling person.
No, you know exactly who that is.
So I met.
Say hi to Rose.
Hi, Rose, darling. Mwah.
Oh, we're giving kisses now.
Hey, it's almost independence.
Oh, wow.
So Dylan Dane and Takia Holbert,
Who's that?
they are two of the most illustrious employees over there at J.S. Johnson. I met them today.
Someone say Rose is a man.
Y'all, leg of that, all right? I I met them today, and they were as refreshing as water from a flowing brook running off of a rock.
Where's this?
At J.S. Johnson.
Okay.
I went to J.S. Johnson. I was hot. I was bothered. I was fluff up like a rooster.
That sounds like a normal you on a normal day.
And it is because I had to deal with the mafia over there by another insurance company, whose name I'm going to call Bahamas Voice them.
Okay.
Because they obviously running the cartel over there.
Oh, jeez.
So I said, you know something? Big suck teeth. Went over by J.S. Johnson.
So you moved your business from one to the next.
No. But when I got over there,
It's the no.
I told the people, hey, I'm so upset with those people over there. Nothing could make me feel better. And then they say, Mr. Miller, come this way. We can give you a little chance. Tell us what happened. And I told them,
And so they made it better?
yeah, and you know what, it was Miss Holbert who said, and tell Pookie them, don't do this again, okay? I say, because somebody give this woman a pen, give her a raise. I was still bothered that the thing costs what it costs, right? Because here's my issue with insurance. What is the 38 cents on the end of my
Why does it matter? Did you get it or not?
I did.
Okay, so
why
what's
my
the...
insurance can't just be a round number? What do you mean the insurance costs $962.22? What the 22 cents cover?
Anyway, y'all, we have a full show for y'all today. I promise we will not be ranting about insurance all day. I feel like every day this man have a rant about
So
insurance.
to the dynamic duo over there by J.S. Johnson and their wonderful supervisor.
Hi,
Miss
people
Murphy.
at J.S. Johnson.
They're fantastic, aren't they?
Fantastic.
Like water from a flowing
That's where
brook.
my insurance used to be.
Eye on the Nation will be back right after these messages.
Vibes is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the vibes back. At VTC, we understand your vibes because we live it. That's why we are dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You are at the heart of everything we do. Our commitment is to keep your vibes flowing, no matter what.
Imagine an event where entry is as effortless as a wristband can. Calling all businesses and event organizers because selling tickets has never been smoother. With Canoe, effortlessly sell tickets online and accept payments via debit cards, credit cards, Canoe Wallet, or even Sand Dollars. From payment links to QR codes, track your sales digitally, making event organization a phenomenal experience. And that's not all. Canoe is giving you more. If you're offering food, drinks, or must-have merchandise at your event, Canoe takes it to the next level. Customers can seamlessly pay using wristbands, QR codes, or their Canoe digital wallet. No more long lines, no more waits. Just happy customers and a boost in sales. With Canoe, your event becomes a breeze. Cashless, worry-free, and simply unforgettable.
Bring your brand into focus and make your impact on the nation. Go all in with the Impact Bundle, featuring live liners and an in-studio interview. Prefer targeted reach? Audio plus digital delivers radio and digital placements. Or be seen with our television bundle with 20 TV ads across broadcast and streaming. Call 4-666-173.
Welcome back to Eye on the Nation.
Hello, welcome back to Eye on the Nation. Did that startle you?
You know exactly what started me, the conversation we were having off air. Welcome back, like he said, to Eye on the Nation. Before we get into all of the things we're going to get into today, don't forget.
And with Canoe, Canoe is a modern digital payment platform built specifically for Bahamian businesses, making it easier than ever to accept payments, send invoices, and get paid faster. Everything you need to get paid, all in one place. From scan to pay, they still didn't move this thing out of my way. Where customers...
Let me do it.
Thank you.
Where customers can pay you instantly to digital invoicing that helps you stay organized and get paid quicker. Canoe simplifies how you do business. You can even turn your website into a checkout experience or integrate Canoe directly into our systems with our API. Ready to accept digital payments the local way? Well, visit www.canoepays.com and sign up today.
For all your everyday needs and more, call Canoe.
All right, so let's jump into what's making news today. But before we get into all of that, don't forget the blood drive is tomorrow.
Tomorrow, you'll give blood. Tomorrow, it's only a day.
Oh, Jesus, sorry. You couldn't tell me my mic wasn't on? Wait. So you're trying to tell me I did all that talking and nobody could hear me?
Don't worry about that.
Wow. Sorry, y'all. I had to take the mic off.
We can soon get us one little sign language woman for the show because
y'all can't see, right? But
Sonny
like
never.
my shirt, it had like a little tie situation that I was trying to tie a tie.
Tell them who.
And then Levin told me that my tie was fixed wrong.
Yeah, it looked like
And
the
so
people
I had
from
to
the
take
place.
the mic off to fix the tie, and then Levin showed me how to tie the tie.
Right.
And then I forgot to put the mic back on.
Because at first it looked like the people from the place to tie it.
So yeah, what's the purpose of it? You can't see it, the laptop hiding everything. But I thought the tie thing was cute.
Listen.
Nobody can see. Anyway, y'all can hear me now? We good? Producer ain't mad at me no more. But like we were saying, the blood drive is tomorrow. So you guys, they say they still heard me. So you guys can, don't forget to come on down to ILTV Studios. So it's between 10 a.m. to 3. ILTV Studios.
You say ILTV.
I said ILTV Studios.
You said it just now.
Right here.
Yeah.
In collaboration with all of your faves. He told me I don't have to call anybody but us.
Eye on the Nation and all the other people could be there.
Okay, from 10 to 3 p.m. They want all your blood types. Don't forget to eat at least 30 minutes before. If you are under 18, you need to have somebody to come with you. And just, come and give blood. This is in collaboration with the PHA, and I assume that they're going to distribute it to whichever hospitals need it.
No, the PHA deals with the public hospital.
Oh.
Doctors Hospital actually does their own standalones.
Okay.
And I will say this. Most times accidents happen, like car accidents, etc. It is almost a default setting that people end up in BMH at some point.
Okay.
So, even if you say, I got insurance, don't worry about that. When you unconscious in the car, ain't no one gonna know that.
Anyway, the life you save could be yours. Even just today, I think I saw about 3 or 4 flyers of people needing blood. So come on down if you are able to donate. O and O positive and O negative people, y'all especially, because y'all are universal, and that helps. But anybody who could come and donate, The life you save could be yours.
Yeah. It's tomorrow. Don't act like we ain't tell y'all.
Tomorrow. We're going to remind you guys again before the end of the show.
And then as soon as I give the blood, I was trying to care you, but you don't look like you want to go. I'm going to be kind.
As soon as you give the blood, and we have a whole show tomorrow.
Right after that.
Because I try to figure out.
It's Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday.
I send the blood drive Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a show on Thursday.
Well, right after the show. And then?
You had this, right?
All Andres Regatta.
I want y'all to hear this.
Yeah,
once these said, hear this.
And I have a plethora of new regatta shades.
We'll talk about the regatta because we already a little behind because I didn't have my mic on. Even though everybody said they still could hear me, so appreciate y'all. I must these talk very, very loud. So another ruling. I don't know what it is about the Supreme Court and people beating up people and the police, and it was the police one, and then what else it was? Oh, it was two police.
Two police.
No, one was immigration, eh?
No, it was the police who pushed the woman into the box of tile and tear the box.
Then it was
and
immigration.
Then it was the police who slapped the man and burst his cerebellum.
That was immigration. Oh yes, that was police. That was
the police slapped the man and turned him into a koi fish.
That's not. I ain't laughing at that. This one is not the police. I think this one is.
It's not like immigration.
This one is immigration.
Right.
So the Supreme Court has awarded a Jamaican woman a total of $157,940 in damages and costs following an assessment of damages arising from her unlawful arrest. Now, this dates back to 2021. I was actually shocked when I saw this because I was like, 2021 ain't that far. The rest of these cases was like 10, 20 years old.
Yeah.
This one, especially the guy with the burst eardrum and stuff, that was like almost 20 years ago.
Because he gets slapped enough to lose his hearing, but he obviously didn't lose none of his memory. They
said he had memory loss and
but he could remember the slap from 20 years ago.
He could remember.
He just can't hear.
Oh, jeez.
I just saying, I want to know what all the slap shake loose.
Anyway, so this is the damages that came from her unlawful arrest, false imprisonment, assault, and battery after she was detained by immigration authorities for 199 days back in 2021. I didn't even know they was keep you that long. I thought like you get.
Yeah, man, people.
I know there's departure like right away.
There was a fella from Sierra Leone who was in the detention center. I think. Help me with the number, y'all. I think he was in there for 16 years.
Really? I thought there's departure right away.
No, and he was so calm. At the one point, he even started. I didn't even think he remembered where Sierra Leone was.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not joking.
Anyway, so they awarded her $89,940 in damages for false imprisonment, $50,000 in exemplary damages, $15,000 in cost for, I guess, her court costs, and $3,000 in costs thrown away following an adjournment of the proceedings.
So $53,000 is cost, right? How much the other rest was? $50,000.
She gets $89,950 for her damages and false imprisonment. Then another $50,000 for exemplary damages. Then it's $15,000 in costs, and then $30,000 in costs.
So she got about $90,000. So when I calculated that, right, I said, I don't know. She was detained for 189 days, right?
Yes.
This was the thing that got me a little bit, right? Because. I mean, what was her, like, how,
okay,
what was she employed doing?
This is what happened. So she's a Jamaican national. She entered the Bahamas as a visitor on or about July 13, 2018. She married a Bahamian national on July 30th, 2018.
She fell in love right away.
But maybe he brought her here to get married. It was a long distance.
It was hot and steamy.
No, it was a long distance situation, and then he brought her here.
When she feed him that ackee and codfish, he say, I have never tasted ackee or codfish like this since
Following her marriage, she was granted an extension by the Department of Immigration to remain in the country. So in 2019, her and her husband applied for a spousal permit, but by a letter dated February 2020, immigration informed her that her application had been refused.
Okay.
Her permission to remain in the Bahamas was expected to expire on May 21st, 2020. In October 2020, she was supposed to be gone. In October 2020, she was seriously injured in a motor vehicle accident in Abaco and was airlifted to Nassau for treatment. During that period, her passport and other personal documents was misplaced. On April 19, 2021, she was arrested and charged for overstaying. On April 22nd, 2021, she pleaded guilty, was fined $1,500, and made a partial payment of $1,300 toward the fine. Despite the payment and the fact that the magistrate did not impose a custodial sentence, she remained in custody. Okay, because I was trying to figure, because she did overstay. Her overstaying
was $1,300.
Yes, but they did not give her a custodial sentence.
They also didn't order an immediate deportation.
Exactly, this is why she was able to get damages, because they kept her at. Yeah, but she wasn't supposed to be detained.
But the court also did not. When I read this, I was like, something isn't.
No, but this happens because
usually
even
the court orders that you are to pay the fine,
or
and
you
the
could pay something,
deportation ought to happen immediately afterwards.
But they did not order her to be deported. So
what exactly did the court want immigration to do with this woman?
She was supposed to pay and then leave.
No, man, I want to sue the court. Why did the court leave this woman in the gray area like that? And I also thought about what was her employ?
Anyway, I don't know. Despite
because they
the
pay
payment,
her $500 a day.
But they're saying they did not impose a sentence. She was not supposed to be there, but she remained in custody and then was transferred to the detention center where she remained for 199 days before she was released.
Correct.
On November 4th, they ordered her immediate release following a habeas corpus application. However, the ruling noted that despite the court order, she still remained at the detention center for several hours before she was finally released. During the assessment, she gave evidence about the conditions she experienced during the detention. She told the court that she was held in a cell for 4 days with men and women without adequate hygiene facilities or access to a proper restroom, and she was forced to urinate on herself. She also claimed that she was transferred to Nassau by plane wearing the same soiled clothing.
Go on.
They had no bathroom.
But ain't nobody forced you to urinate on yourself.
So what was I supposed to do?
Just like how when the people didn't let me in their bathroom in the store, I'm gonna urinate
on herself.
No, man.
But she didn't want to. There were men in there.
I could
there were men in there.
I could easily see.
At the Jamaica Road Detention Center. Anyway, she said they forced her to fly in the same clothes she had on after she soiled herself. Then she said when she got to the detention center here, she said they bullied her and the conditions there caused her significant distress.
She
said they treated her as though she was not a human being.
Yeah.
And continued to threaten to send her to the Bahamas Department of Corrections. She said there was so much concern at the facility that caused it a fear for her safety, including concerns about possible sexual assault.
Okay.
There were no sanitary products for her menstrual cycle. There were no restroom conditions. There was infected with insects. And for a period of about a month, there was no running water.
And this is going to go to... I could easily hear this going to the Court of Appeal. Okay.
They paid us $600 a day.
Precisely.
For the 199
That's my point.
days.
Which I think is exact. What did she do for a living? The court ordered that this woman ought to be paid $600. What did she do?
Sorry. That's what they wanted. The court
The court gave
reduced
her
that.
540 something. The court gave her $456
No,
a day.
she wanted $119,000. The court gave her $30,000
For
a day. $30,000 in total. She wanted the $600 for $600 for 199 days, which would have been $19,000.
And they gave her $90,000.
Would have been $119,000 instead of the $119,000. The court gave her $30,000 instead.
So where did the $90,000 come from?
That was damages.
Okay, so here's it now. So she went to court for overstaying. When she got to court for overstaying, the judge said, we don't tolerate that, $1,500. The judge ain't, you mean to tell me a whole judge ain't tell the immigration department what to do with this overstayed person? Well, immigration department only got one place for overstayed people. You come where all the other overstayed people is, and you ain't paid the whole fine? Matter of fact, we want to take our $200 out of this immediately. Now, you say you get in car accident. The car accident was so bad, you lost your passport, your birth certificate. Well, how else the Department of Immigration supposed to know where to put you?
Now, the only thing that I
we
found
keep you in the Michael Road Detention Center because we ain't want you get lost because everything else lost.
But she got into the car accident after she already overstayed.
That's
she
my
was
point.
supposed to be gone in
And
May.
if you was in Jamaica,
and she got
you
in the
couldn't
car,
get in this accident.
She got in a car accident
Yes.
in October. So I'm not...
Wayne, I could tell you Wayne didn't put this before the court. Wayne, I got your first Court of Appeal case for us to win. This is going to get overturned in the Court of Appeal. I don't even know which magistrate this is. But nothing about this. Whenever...
She wasn't supposed to be in custody, period, is what they're supposed to be saying. Regardless of whatever happened before, she wasn't supposed to be in custody.
How? She ain't not... She was here as a tourist.
No, they found her. They fined her, sorry. She paid a $1,300 or $1,500 fine. There was no custodial sentence, so she was not supposed to be in custody at all.
So she was supposed to stand up by U.S. Immigration. Where's she supposed to stand? Because she have no right to be here. They ain't give her no new letter. You agree? The Immigration Department ain't say, here's your new letter. We know you in love. You and lover boy. You all go and be happily ever after.
The point is, all the other stuff is a little weird. I don't think the car accident caused her to lose her passport and her documents.
Car accident knocked your passport out of you? Man, you going back to Jamaica soon, yeah?
In any event, she was awarded how much?
It's $500
$158,000.
I want to do what she's doing for a living.
She didn't get $500 a day.
When you break down that, that's $500 a day.
No. They gave her $30,000. So $30,000 to divide 199 by $30,000.
$30,000 divided
199
by 199. That's okay, that's reasonable.
How much is this?
She make the same amount as a skilled mason. $150 a day.
They gave her $150 a day.
All the fellas who working for Osprey, quit that job. All you have to do is let what these people name? Immigration Department lock you up. And without mixing another bag of cement, you could make $150. This is unconscionable.
What is unconscionable is the fact that she was in custody when she was not supposed to be in custody.
She was also not in Jamaica.
Okay, we finished with this. She didn't get her money. What you could do?
No.
But she ain't get the money
When the
yet.
court order, you get paid. That money don't come the same day, mind you.
These people would know if you was breathe in between sentences.
Yes, other than that, I would fall out. I fall out, right?
Somebody leaving you are heartless. Somebody say you are heartless.
I just like the law.
Anyway.
She find a passport yet? Because that's another thing. We can't even put her on no... That's another thing. The Immigration Department couldn't send her nowhere. She ain't have no passport. Man. When? Come.
I'm trying here. But I also want to know, since she was here illegally because they denied her spousal permit, which I could understand because she got married within like a week of coming to Nassau. They say, somebody in the comments say her husband passed away. I know this. That's what they say. I don't know what her husband passed away from. That's what they say in the comments. Someone said her husband passed away. So if they denied her, is she still being deported?
You need to go to one church and let them pour oil on you. Think about this. It's 2026, right?
Oh, Lord.
And in 1 year, this woman leave her country. She like Solomon Grundy. Find love. Get in an accident. Lost her passport. Get detained. What did she do? In 1 year?
Not in 1 year.
This was 2021. That's the year she learned.
Yeah.
In 1 year, you leave Jamaica. Now, the mountains of Jamaica.
Could we start? We finish.
Think about the possibility of that. You come to Nassau, and as soon as you land off the plane, you was in love. That's unfathomable.
Which is probably why they denied her spousal permit.
That's my exact point. And your luck so hard. They say, boy, we ain't finished with you yet. We got one car accident in Abaco for you to be in. How?
Abaco's have car accident?
Man, how much Jamaican? And then
we have other things to talk about.
Think about this. And then the car accident was so bad you can't find birth certificate. Wayne is gonna overturn that shortly. Wayne, come for this.
I can't even.
And you want to give this woman how much?
Leo, I can't let him talk anymore. We've been talking about this for 15 minutes and we have to move on. We've been talking about this one for 15 minutes.
Because when you send this again,
and he's still talking.
Let's miss you going back to Jamaica, yeah?
Anyway.
Oh boy.
The Ministry of Transport now, I think, is I don't know what would you call it, but I don't want to say damage control. I don't want to do that. I don't know what you call it.
A campaign.
Campaign. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you. See, that's why you have two
people.
people.
What are they doing damage control?
That's why you have two people. A campaign. A driving safe campaign. They're trying to encourage Bahamians to, drive safe on the road, no drinking and driving. See, time for us to go. We can talk about the campaign when we come back.
Yeah, y'all know more.
Speak about this. Go on. Say the last 2
Where in
minutes.
Jamaica is she from? They miss you.
You have a tail look of her.
You are on your way back there. And let me ask you a question. This court order her deported? This another court would deport this. What this court doing?
They didn't deport her.
Man, y'all go get me some new judge, man.
They just, no, they didn't.
She made it. Hope she didn't get another car accident.
Eye on the Nation will be back right after these messages.
Vibes is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the vibes back. At VTC, we understand your vibes because we live it. That's why we are dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You are at the heart of everything we do. Our commitment is to keep your vibes flowing, no matter what.
Bring your brand into focus and make your impact on the nation. Go all in with the Impact Bundle, featuring live liners and an in-studio interview. Prefer targeted reach? Audio plus digital delivers radio and digital placements. Or be seen with our television bundle with 20 TV ads across broadcast and streaming. Call 4-666-173. Eye on the Nation.
Welcome to Paradise Premium Foods, where exceptional taste meets everyday convenience. Right in the heart of Hurricane Hole Plaza, whether you're planning a beachside brunch, an intimate dinner, or simply restocking your favorites, we offer only the finest selection of local and imported goods, handpicked for quality, freshness, and flavor. At Paradise Premium Foods, shopping is effortless, service is personal, and every visit feels like a treat. From gourmet meals to go to organic essentials and indulgent treats, this is your neighborhood market elevated. Live well, eat better. Discover Paradise Premium Foods, now open at Hurricane Hole Plaza, Paradise Island. Paradise Premium Foods. Taste the difference.
A lot of people know CBS Bahamas and the CBS Pro Store thanks to our beautiful retail stores. But what you may not know is contractors love shopping here as well. Whether you need a flat rack of shingles, a truckload of drywall, or a pallet of joint compound, we can make it happen with unbeatable pricing, fast turnaround times, and excellent communication. That's why contractors love shopping with CBS Bahamas. Learn more at cbsbahamas.com.
Edenwell has expanded their testing menu. We now offer blood work, drug screening, and so much more. Our hours of operation are Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., located on 11 Madera Street. We are here for all of your laboratory needs, with fast and reliable lab work done by our friendly and knowledgeable staff. Let us help you take the needed steps to stay in the know about your health. Let's keep working towards a healthier you. Stay eating well.
It's now. We're playing Quick 2, 3, and 4. Good luck!
Welcome back to Eye on the Nation.
Hello, welcome back to Eyewitness. Eye on the Nation. Why is this Eyewitness News?
Did they catch what you said before that? Did they? Anyway, back to the Ministry of Transport. So they're doing a campaign now, like a drive safe campaign, trying to encourage Bahamians, to adhere to the rules of the road, not to drink and drive, not to be distracted while they're driving. You can go out. Nobody's trying to stop you from having a great time when you go out. But, we want you to be safe and we want you to be able to make it home. So they're asking you to make safety a priority. See their little poster there. I shouldn't say little. See the poster there? So they're saying always obey the speed limit and drive at a speed suitable for weather and road conditions. Ensure that every passenger is properly secured with a seatbelt and never carry more occupants that your vehicle is designed to accommodate. If you need to overtake, do so only when it is safe and legal. Do y'all know what is safe and legal? Let me ask you. What have to be on the road for you to be able to overtake?
The overtaking marker.
What is the overtaking marker?
The
broken lines.
Line.
Yeah. If you see the double line, what does that mean?
Don't overtake.
Don't bother with it.
Yeah.
A few seconds.
Too much of that.
Don't bother with it at all. Too much of that. Don't bother with it at all. A few seconds gained are never worth risking your life. Drive safe, arrive alive. I remember they had the drive to arrive alive campaign.
Why did they put that safe in the middle there? It's just drive to arrive alive.
That was the campaign when we were in school that they used to have drive to arrive alive. But things are different. When back then, we didn't have all of the distractions. The most distraction we had was the music was maybe too loud.
For the jury. People used to be riding around. Like I remember my God, he used to put like 6.
It used to be a bunch of us in the car. It really did. But we also didn't have a lot of the distractions. Like people are on social media, and I'll say this all day. They scrolling through Facebook, scrolling through Instagram, getting messages,
Some of their content
some
is
of them
driving.
And I said that too. I think I said that. You could see them.
Hello, I'm just driving here down Shirley Street. I'm driving in my car. I actually see people doing whole music videos.
But the thing is, while, it is terrible to have the phone in your hand, because some of them is have the phone in their hand while they're doing it. Some of them is have it mount up on the thing, but you're still not paying attention because you're still looking into the camera instead of actually looking, at the road.
Yeah.
So they're just encouraging.
I have one peeve about this Ministry of...
Let me read the last one,
sure.
The other one. So this is saying the Ministry of Transport, in partnership with the Road Traffic Department and the Royal Bahamas Police Force, invites members to the media to the official launch of the One Life Too Many Road Safety Campaign. So that was today, by the way, at the office of the Prime Minister with Leon Lundy. So I think we have some videos of Leon. We have a video of Ulrich. And
Aren't you just so excited?
To see Ulrich? I like the fact that
you feel
the opposition and the government is working together.
I want to tell you, when you see the video, you realize.
We do have some videos. We're going to play some of the videos. What? Let's play some of the videos.
I ain't gonna lie, my outfit was popping last night.
I ain't gonna lie, but I was fresh last night.
I was so fresh.
That music was busting last night, babe.
Play the party was live and the drinks was drinking.
Last night was a movie. We had a time last night, bro.
Last night was lit.
But none of that matters
if somebody doesn't make it home. Drive safe like you have somebody waiting at home for you. Because the party's only fun if everyone makes it home.
Every life lost on our roads is more than a statistic. It is a family changed forever, a friend who does not make it home, a future cut short. That is why the Ministry of Transport, in partnership with the Road Traffic Department, the Royal Bahamas Police Force, and its stakeholders, is launching the One Life Too Many Road Safety Campaign. The message is simple. One life lost on our roads is one life too many. Over the coming weeks, you will see and hear campaign messages on radio, television, social media, and in your communities, all reminding us to make safer choices.
Different backgrounds, different experiences, different perspectives.
But when it comes to saving lives on our roads, there's something we can all agree on.
Road safety isn't political.
It's personal.
Every life lost is someone's child, someone's parent, someone's friend.
And every one of us has a role to play in preventing the next tragedy.
Slow down.
Stay focused.
Put the phone away.
Never drink and drive.
Let's look out for one another and make it home safely.
Because one life lost on our road is one too many. One life too many.
Yeah, it was a little mix up and a little mumble, but I like it. I like it. I like how they brought opposition and government together.
Yeah. And
it would have been nice
you
to
do
see.
work with Rick, tell them give you one little box.
Yeah, let him stand. I didn't realize he was that short compared to him. But Rick, what, like 7 foot though? Ulrich, Senator the Honorable.
Mario, if you need one little box, sign it.
It would be nice if
you
think Pintard and Brave could do one.
Well, the two of them from Kid Island.
I think Pintard and Brave should do one.
Yeah.
I think that'd be nice. I like the campaign. I feel like it is a great response to what has been going on lately. People were blaming the government for everything, and so now they're starting a new campaign and trying to encourage us to, take our lives in our own hands. There's only so much you could blame on potholes, so much you could blame. Did y'all see the video? I wanted to send it and see if we could have played, but I didn't know if it was a new video or old video with the boys speeding up and down, like racing in and out of traffic today. They were like racing in and out of traffic in these Acuras and these Hondas and going head on in people in traffic and just doing stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like at some point we have to take accountability for the things that we do. If we racing on the road or drinking and driving or being distracted, it's not everything that you could blame on government.
Well,
or the roads clearly ain't bad enough if we still speeding up and down.
The one thing I have to credit Mr. Lundy for is Lundy will respond. And that is what I found about him in his tenure in public life, right? Like, if there is a problem, Lundy intends to find the problem and fix the problem. And sometimes, I'm not sure, if that gets him pushed back from some areas, in his political. But Lundy is not interested in talking about problems very long. This doesn't surprise me that this campaign is immediately after. It also doesn't surprise me the bipartisanship. It doesn't surprise me that obviously they're interested in putting some superpower behind it. I see people like Rika C and them pulling out of the woodworks.
But, it wasn't just, and I just want to say this, I don't think it was just in response to the accident that happened Sunday past. Don't forget, we had at least 3.
Right.
It was like 3 or 4.
And he said that today at the press conference.
Yeah, traffic fatalities back to back to back to back. It was like, what was going on?
Yeah, and you know what's interesting, or what was interesting listening to him at the press conference is, people like us that are in the news, I tell people, when you do what we do, which is consume news as a hobby, sometimes it dullens your thing, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you start looking for the points in the story rather than reading the actual story.
Yeah.
And so, hearing him say there were the 4 girls, but that same night there was the woman in Grand Bahama. The next day there was a man in Abaco. A few hours later, a man and immediately, that humanized it for me. I was like, I read all this, sure, but I didn't think about how broad this cloud of tragedy has been over the last 28 days.
Yeah. And I do think that my biggest thing is, and I hope that what we get out of these PSAs and what the ministry is putting out before we move on, is that we have to take our lives into our own hands and our own response. I know when I was drinking and driving, even now, not drinking and driving, drinking and going out, we would always have somebody that was sober that would go out with us. And then we'd be like, we'll just buy you food for them to be able to drive us around. And, that's the good thing about when you travel, you could just take an Uber. I don't know what services here we have like that. I had a friend who used to call a taxi. When he used to go Friday and Saturday, he had a taxi woman on standby because he knew he was going out to drink, and she used to pick him up and she used to drop him home. It's like she was just on standby for him. on the weekend. Whatever it is that you have to do, if you feel like, you know, you drank too much, call a friend. There should always be somebody that you should be able to call. Even though, you know, Bahamians say never let nobody call you out your bed. You know, Bahamians say let someone call you out your bed.
That's what we, do you remember, I mean, I don't know what your life is like, but like, I remember like growing up, I knew I could call my Gaudi for anything at any time. She used to get me out of beating and all. And I think like right now, we just letting everybody raise their own child.
I also think it's not just about Gaudis, but friends. Make sure the people that you have around you, because even with me and my friends, even when we go out now, I don't know if people still do this, we check to make sure that everybody got home safely before we go to bed. We check and make sure at least the person, if we saw Levin falling down and doing all this, we can make sure that Levin gets home before the rest of us get home.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is still the case. I don't know. This is why you just have to be careful who you hang around. You have to be careful who you call your friends, because we all have to look out for each other.
Yeah. And call your Gaudi. My God during this, they don't miss an opportunity. Just call your Gaudi. That's why I stand up in the church on a whole Sunday, possibly with a partial hangover, to tell God, I feel like taking care of you. If something happen, call me.
Okay. Someone say, I like how both of y'all know the rules of the road after y'all accidents. Y'all ain't got to be petty with us, you know.
Listen,
our accidents
give me a little chance. I was in a little accident.
We was a little fender bedless, man.
And I need to go see the doctor.
Someone say, at least Lundy did better than the BPL CEO. He looked solemn. I don't know why y'all had a problem. I think she was just scared. Lundy also,
contrition.
But Lundy also has more experience in front of the camera than she does.
And Lundy, and he is one of those people concerned about getting it right. Does that make sense? Like, so, you know, I think he goes home and practices it in the mirror. I don't know, but like when you speak to him about anything that goes wrong in his ministry, he acknowledges, states that he is aware.
All right.
Gives you his next 5 steps.
Okay.
My one peeve, Ministry of Tourism can be MOT and Ministry of Transport is MOT.
When I was looking at it, I was
so y'all need to MO something else, okay? And it shouldn't take y'all too long to figure that out. I know if y'all want to let Ministry of Tourism be MOTOUR with a small SM or something, I don't know. You all been to school, but fix that. That distracted me.
Okay, and this story I added particularly for Levin after we had a whole rant about this situation 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Was that Monday, Tuesday?
Yeah.
All these days kind of rolling into one. The Christian Council is urging compassion for the driver that was involved in that car crash that unfortunately claimed the lives of those 5 people. The Christian Council sent out a statement asking for donations to assist with the burial and with the hospital bills for the people that were in the accident. This one had a whole thing. He read things in the statement that wasn't there. I don't know. He read between the lines. I'm not sure. And he felt like the Christian Council was turning their back on this young man. That's how you felt. Well, they say we got one for you.
Yeah.
This is what they had to say.
We're so sorry. We did forget to tell you all, be kind to this boy. Oh, Jesus. His hand almost broke off. We're going to also need to help him. So please come now after the first offering and give us another. This must be a Baptist church. Give us a second offering for the boy with the broken hand. You know what? It is in moments like these that I want to.
They're asking for compassion because of the conversations that people were having. See, this is what I don't understand.
They couldn't ask us for the compassion in the first letter?
The first letter had nothing to do with him. I don't understand. Let's just play it.
As emotions continue to run high following the deadly Shirley Street crash, there's one advisory board pushing for grace to be extended to the driver in that incident, particularly with the seemingly rough road ahead. Rebecca Bain has more.
Despite the wave of public criticism and even threats directed at Marcus Thacker, the driver charged in one of the country's most recent devastating traffic crashes, Bahamas Christian Council President Mario Moxie says he should not be the response.
We tend to villainize the driver in this instance, and these individuals, despite what may have come across social media, this is a young man who is grieving. He knows these victims personally. They're all from the same island, so he's taking on a weight, and there's a responsibility that comes with that internally that we must all be mindful of.
Thacker has been charged with 5 counts of manslaughter in connection with the deaths of Stenia Webb, Diamond Stubbs, Evelina Johnson, Patricia Brown, and Keno Gordon. While Moxie says the legal process must be allowed to take its course, he believes many Bahamians should also remember the human side of the tragedy.
I'm not saying that, the law should not be pursued, but at the same time, it's important for us to stand with him and let him know that he's not alone, because he is carrying a pain that many of us can't even begin to relate to.
Following the crash, the Bahamas Christian Council launched a fundraising effort to assist those affected. However, the initiative drew criticism after a statement referenced only 7 individuals, leading some to question whether the driver had been excluded from the council support. Moxie says that was never the intention.
One of the individuals didn't have mounting medical expenses as the others did. Some of them are having to face surgery. And then, of course, the burial expenses. For that particular young man, our hearts also ache for him and his family and what they're going through.
He says the Christian community has responded generously to the appeal, and the funds raised will be distributed fairly to the families as they navigate the emotional and financial impact of this unexpected tragedy.
Some of them are going to be buried in the family island, but there's still services here locally in Nassau that will transpire. And then the expense of moving their loved ones from one island to the next. There are 2 of them that are hospitalized, and they have medical bills that they're having to pay at this time. So we want to assist them with that.
As the nation continues to mourn the lives lost in the Shirley Street crash, Moxie is encouraging Bahamians to honor the victims by keeping their legacies alive.
Tell that they were making something of their lives. They academically, they're valedictorians. As far as sports is concerned, they were achievers. Musically, they were achievers. So they were doing something.
Rebecca Bain, Eyewitness News.
So he said exactly what I said when we were having the whole argument. It was not about the young man. It was about getting the medical expenses and the funeral expenses for the people who needed it. Each one of those, I've still not seen anything for the young man. Every last one of those other people had a GoFundMe account. Well, not the funeral ones, but the ones that were still in the hospital. So they were distributing the money for the people who had asked for the money. He didn't seem like he had any medical things wrong with him. The only time I heard about surgery was when he went to court and they said that he needed to have surgery on his wrist. But I didn't get from him.
Yeah, I should put the big long suck teeth.
What you sucking teeth for?
Man.
He's doing, see, this is why you can't, this is why, he's doing what you wanted him to do. You wanted him to tell the people to have some compassion. He's telling the people to have compassion, and you still have a problem.
You know the purpose of the word, however, in English? So
what
he
is
could
the
have
problem?
led with saying,
okay,
this is what has happened.
No, the statement has already gone out.
Yeah,
it already happened.
It wasn't horrible.
It was not horrible. That was your opinion. But he listened. I don't know if it was to you. I don't know if it was to other people. He said, okay, the people them say they didn't like the statement and they thought that we were singling them out. Now we're saying
Confetti.
that's not what it is. Okay, so you can't fix it wrong.
I ain't say you can't fix it wrong.
Okay, he fixed it and you still mad at it.
Have a whole council and you all had an easy oversight like this?
Okay, they fixed it and you still have a problem.
Mario,
they have a problem.
No, I'm with the Christian Church. I support the Christian Church.
As much as I dragged them, I said I was very happy when they released the statement. You demand them, do what you want them to do, and you still have a problem.
I support the Christian Church. I support the Christian Church. I just think that sometimes, it is my view, that sometimes in haste, right, we are just so anxious to say something without thought about how that
They put thought behind it. That was a very long statement. It was just something that you did not agree with.
Okay.
That's all. It was something that you did not agree with. And honestly, in this instance, people are torn.
Yeah.
You know, people are torn. There are people, they are, that's a human being.
Yes, hold on now, but if you're talking about my Jesus. But if it's my Jesus,
these people said yesterday, stop playing from yesterday to stop playing with God.
Oh, I don't know what their relationship with God is, but
they're trying to figure out what yours is.
Listen, he is real, for I can feel him in my soul. And all I'm saying is these men, though they are men of clay, they have an obligation to a power that is higher than them, and that power calls for inclusion.
And they did not include him.
Exclude.
Thank you. What they did.
What did they not do? I love it. It's fantastic.
What they did was put out a statement for the people who needed things. He was not in need at the time. That's how you took it. I don't think that's how when I read it, I didn't take it like that.
So you're telling me that a man that had to be hospitalized for 5 days was in no need?
Well, first of all, we didn't know if he was hospitalized for 5 days. Second of all, he looked very, let's be honest.
Tell us when the police pick him up.
He looked very healthy in those videos.
Okay.
Did you see anybody else in the accident in any videos or any pictures of them in the hospital?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Castro, okay, what's the video? Yeah, this is the video I was talking about. You found it? Look at these boys.
I know one thing, if you hit that.
No, look at these. No. I want you to look at these.
You see the thing that was running into him? If you hit that, your mommy can go South Sati.
Somebody say that, and whoever it was on social media, listen how I love people.
Get the license
Somebody
plate.
screenshot all the license plate from these cars.
We got to get the license
and
plate.
look at what they're doing. Look at this.
Leon Lundy and the Han and Kimber
Look
Brigade.
at how much it is.
Let's go to the Han and Kimber Brigade.
This would make him, one of their own people, they videoed this themselves and put this on Facebook.
Yeah.
We have the dumbest set of criminals in
You
this
see
country.
that? If you hit that right there
Look at
is
this.
the South on Saturday combo. When you hit that, my brother, potatoes and everything could be in your sauce.
Look at this. It was like 4 or 5 of them just racing. I mean, come on, no regard, not only for their lives, but the lives of the other people on this road.
Yeah, and I tell you, if you hit one of them big slab of cement, oh yeah, you might need sauce.
And then if something happened, the family want us to come together and
GoFundMe.
donate and GoFundMe and do all of this and this, what y'all are doing on the road.
And when you show me this video with your GoFundMe, you could go from ram me. That's what I feel like.
What? Anyway, this is why the Ministry of Tourism...
You don't want compassion for that.
Transport. No, but nothing happened to them.
I'm saying, if something happened, I must take my compassion and do.
Yeah, they could come out and
no, man.
Yeah.
All I say is, I issue a one-line statement to the victims of the tragedy. My prayers are with you.
What's it called? A show pull? Showing off cars? It looked like they was racing.
Oh, don't worry about that. I know.
Showing off them? They like 97 Hondas and Acuras.
Hit that big steel trailer head and let's see.
That's what we showing off? No, man. They ain't even 20 nothing.
In the words of Miss Greaves, woe will be unto you.
I lie. They Acuras and
You're not
Hondas.
reliable.
That's what you calling showing off. I must see different.
Yeah.
I must see different. You gotta show off something like a Lamborghini or something. Show that off. Them? And they probably bring them in right off. And if they get into an accident, they can finish right them off.
Them kind of cars disintegrate. You know that, right?
Yeah, but they probably...
When you hit them?
Child, one of the parents, well, not one of the parents, one of the friends was under the comments saying how everybody jealous because everybody had to go to the bank for their car and they ain't had to go to the bank for their car. Well, that's because y'all bring them $2,000 car in right off.
Yeah, with
and
no
your
tire.
and your friend fix it.
And this
for y'all to
battery
go on
in
the
here
road
probably
and
the
do
one
that.
y'all take with y'all mommy car would park in the yard. Don't play with me.
Anyway, this is why we need to have road safety. And parents, we need to talk to our children because y'all know y'all trying to be driving like that. Talk to them, let them know, show them videos if you have to. Like, show them the aftermath of accidents. I don't know. Like, some people were saying with the unfortunate accident with the people that died that the video shouldn't have been released. But I think the one good thing about the video being released is parents could show. This is what happens allegedly if you speed or whatever. I'm just saying, talk to your kids because these young boys and girls, I'm not just singling them out. I don't know if girls. And then the girls just be in these cars and they think they're cute. That cute?
No. And I definitely ain't want you to speed in the car with me because the angel of death might be looking for you, walk right past you. And
because it's never the driver.
Yeah, no.
It's never the driver.
You ain't gonna do that with Joyce Boy, sorry.
Say they can make pea soup and dough leaving. Not sauce.
Not for a week. Man, what kind of week this is y'all let's be going to?
Anyway, we supposed to start another story, but I don't want to start it because I think we don't have enough time before the break. So I'll read some of the comments. You live in a castle. What castle I live in and what this have to do?
Our house and
what
the
this
corner.
have to do with people racing?
And the corner the same size. She have them house, right? Your house have number. Sunny house have number, and then the number B, and then on the back side is the number C.
Levin is a typical Bahamian. I thought he was Pele Dam's cousin, but he's a full-blown Bahamian.
I can't even kick a soccer ball. How could I be Pele Dam's cousin?
That's what they say. They thought, Sonny, may I ask what size you wear? Do you like surprises? What was happening in
Boy, one thing but you. Oh, the fella tell me yesterday. The fella by the watering hole tell me yesterday to tell you. You joking. You like these gift 1-1. He say every time he turn on the TV, I bring in you gift 1-1. That's how he know they're serious.
Oh, so he gonna bring me gifts.
All you have to do is slide up.
Oh.
So he could just pour gift on you.
He wants to pour gifts on me.
I say, mister, could I please have my beverage? I must go you this every day?
Every day. My apologies. I don't know.
So the man.
This man would know if I like
gift on top of you.
surprises. Pour gifts on me.
I can't even explain this anymore.
Sonny, what is happening in these comments? I don't even know, babe. Parents don't know, but they quick to say, my good child. I think some of them is no, honestly. Because y'all could hear when them children pull through the corner. Y'all could hear when the tires... I
ain't gonna lie now. When I was a young hotshot running gun range, right?
Okay.
And I used to have to go to Coral Lab every day to work. I ain't think my mommy know.
What you used to be doing on that road?
Listen to me. When I had a Honda Del Sol 6-speed, right? 5-speed. My friend and I used to brag about how a journey from my house to Coral Harbor took me 19 minutes. I talking about, and I don't care what happening in the road. And then, see, and this is why I tell you the society has to kick in. We had a master at arms by the name of Edon Green. And one morning I bus past Coral Harbor bus. And when I get to Coral Harbor, he had one of those like thunderous voice. He says, my son. And so I went to see the master. And he say, slow down in that car. And can I tell you this? His voice spoke to my spirit.
So you're trying to tell me from that day you never speed?
I sell that car the next day.
You're wondering what you could lie?
I sell my Del Sol the next day.
So you never speed after that?
No,
Someone say, we need more.
Edon Green spoke to the little boy inside of me.
This shirt is uncomfortable. Okay? Like I was trying to put my hand down, but you know the shirt have little pearls on it. So when I put my hand down.
Apart.
Someone say they need more police presence on the road. Someone say with many police officers, motorcycles, it's very rarely you may see 1 or 2 a day.
Leon Lundy, we also have the plan to fix that for you. You give us a call. We've been working on a plan, Leon. You could be the best minister of transport this country ever see. Call us.
Stay with us, y'all. We still have a lot of things coming up. They had my hand been in my camera from I was born.
You fit right in. You even need no obligation.
We'll be back right after this, y'all.
Vibes is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the vibes back. At BTC, we understand your vibes because we live it. That's why we are dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You are at the heart of everything we do. Our commitment is to keep your vibes flowing, no matter what.
Bring your brand into focus and make your impact on the nation. Go all in with the Impact Bundle, featuring live liners and an in-studio interview. Prefer targeted reach? Audio plus digital delivers radio and digital placements. Or be seen with our television bundle with 20 TV ads across broadcast and streaming. Call 4-666-173. Eye on the Nation.
Okay, guys, this is what we doing today. We training for the bounce back. This 150K payday. Y'all ready? Yes. Y'all sweating today. Give me a 2-ball. 10. Give me another 2-ball. 15. You spin, right? It don't look so. It's 10K. Name these games after me. Food Dragon.
Food Dragon.
Cinema Classic.
Cinema Classic.
Yeah. Put that parlay in. Put that in. You know, Jalen Brunson disappointed us last time. You want to walk for this or you want to run for this? Good pace. Good pace. Not too much water. Put it down. Let's go.
It's the Bounce Back 150K payday. Big wins for 10 weeks straight. 15K every week. 10K to a lucky winner. Visit islandluck.com for more info. Island Luck. Winners live here. Good luck!
Welcome back to Eye on the Nation.
I'm gonna do something.
Hello, welcome back to. Huh? How we still get catch?
Both of us. And they specific. I want y'all to know what evening producers is us, because all we heard was eyes up, and still wasn't paying attention.
But I just was gonna ask you if we doing the other thing or the other thing.
We doing that thing. We ain't reached there yet. Follow.
You could see what I could see?
I could see.
And I'd have a time on it?
Yeah, but you ain't reached there yet. You know why? Because you was a 15-minute run. So we ain't
But only
reached
when
there
you
yet.
talk to me about the Jamaican woman. Everything else I was good about.
Anyway, let's get into it. Sonny, I have a problem with what you said about bringing in write-off cars. Our insurance company fixes them, badly cars, and sell them back to repair, so stop it. I don't have a problem with you bringing in a damaged car. It's the write-off car. And I wasn't talking about people bringing in write-off cars. I was talking about the fact that those boys' friends say that we can't say nothing because they bring their cars in and we still pay in the bank. You bring the car in for $2,000.
That even in a $202,000 car, that's a $700 car.
Well, after you done pay customs and all that, you can pay
$1,400.
Anyway, we have to move on. We have to move on. Drive safe. That was the point of everything. Drive safe. So some sad news coming out of Bimini today. A fire ravaged a multi-story building, displacing at least 4 families in that small community. So police reported that the fire began after 6 a.m. When officers arrived, the 2-story concrete and wood structure was already engulfed in flames.
Yeah.
With the help of volunteers, the fire eventually was brought under control, but the building sustained extensive damage. Residents formed a bucket brigade, passing water. I think we even have a picture of that. Passing water from the beach to the complex in an effort to fight the blaze. There you go. This is what you got to do on the island for fire. Boy, look, I'm just so happy that a community can come together like that. The cause of the fire still remains unknown. There were several statements that came out. Prime Minister says that he has directed every available government resource to be mobilized to support those who are affected. There is a statement. He said his heart is with the families in Bimini that have been affected by that devastating fire. Anne and I are praying for every resident who has lost a home or has been displaced. I have directed that every available government resource be mobilized to support those affected. The Deputy Prime Minister, Chester Cooper, is leading a delegation to Bimini to assess the situation firsthand, coordinate the response, and ensure that the families receive the assistance that they need. Upon my return to Nassau this evening, I will receive a full briefing and further updates, and we will continue to stand with the people of Bimini and provide every support necessary to their recovery efforts. I think we have some Facebook videos of the fire that we can play.
So apparently we're told now that the fire truck is on the way. The top units in this apartment is gone. The top units are gone. The house in the front is gone. They say a fire is catching the next house on the other side.
Yeah.
Very sad.
It is.
I think we also have a video of the aftermath.
my God.
You know, very sad situation to happen. I think a lot of people were upset at the fact that, once again, no fire truck.
But the woman said that the fire truck was coming. I wonder what was she alluding to?
I don't know.
I think in one of the videos I saw, I don't think the truck that they have for outing fire considers that kind of capacity. Does it make sense to you?
It's a smaller truck, is what you're saying?
I think it's like an F-350 with, I think, maybe 500 or 800, maybe 1,000 gallons of water.
Okay.
So I think they think, oh, a little fire in the car. I don't think they think 4-story building or 3-story. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know if there was no resource versus maybe we need to look at, particularly with a building the size of Resorts World being on the island, how do we expand the resource? But this isn't Bimini's first fire, right? Not even for the year. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, in the last year, I'm talking about span, Bimini's had 3 fires. And I continue to wonder if you've ever been to Bimini and you see the topography of the place.
Is that the fire truck?
Yeah, these are like and I also think there was an F-350. This is one of the, remember the DRA.
You can't call that a fire truck. It's
no,
like a fire
the
vehicle.
DRA, right? So the DRA just sent a few of these to assist in times like these, right?
Oh, see, there's a fire truck.
That came from the airport.
Yeah, you could tell the airport ones, they always look, but there is one there.
Right.
But I'm trying to figure out what was the
now,
delay.
Let me give you the challenge.
Let me ask a question. What was the delay in those trucks getting there that residents had to do that, what they're doing right now, go and get buckets from the ocean and form a line to throw water there?
That truck have to get on a ferry boat to get to Bimini.
So there's no truck, so that truck is in South Bimini.
That truck is at the airport, right.
So
which
there's
means they have
no
to drive that to the dock.
So they don't have one on North Bimini?
Not with that capacity.
So this is the aftermath. I think those were the buckets that they were using right there to try and get some of the water from the ocean, which I think nobody should have to do.
Plus, I'm understanding that the water and sewage people have to balance the catastrophe because...
Well, we do have a call. We do have the Member of Parliament for Bimini, Randy Roll, on the phone. Maybe we could ask him some of those questions and he could let us know. Good afternoon. Are you there?
Hey, good afternoon. How you doing?
We're good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I heard your conversation, but let me remind you guys, I'm not the expert, but certainly I'm on the ground with my people. And, first of all, I'm grateful for all those who came in and loaned a hand today. I'm super grateful to the Royal Bahamas Police Force, the Defense Force, every single person, Resorts World, who loaned us a pump truck. And so, grateful to everyone for all hands on deck today.
I know it's still early, but are you able to say, or has there been any indication from the fire department or investigators or what may have caused the blaze this morning?
Yes. It was started from one particular residence, but I don't want to preempt their report, and so I will allow them to finish their report, and then I'm sure they will report to the nation.
Are you able to say, fortunately, we haven't heard about anyone being hurt, but are you able to tell us how many residents have been affected or displaced because of the fire? Because from what I'm understanding, it was an apartment complex?
No, it wasn't an apartment complex. It was a single residence.
Okay.
No, well, right now, I'm thinking about 5 families.
Right.
4 major structures, but 1 or 2 of them may have had residents upstairs.
Right.
Okay.
So that is the report that I understand so far.
You wanted to ask about the fire truck?
Palsec, again,
I don't think
sorry
in this
for
capacity he would be
or
Palsec.
Mr. Roll, Member of Parliament for Bimini. Again, sorry about the loss down there. The people of Bimini are in my prayer. But I note that I'm understanding that there are several challenges with fighting the fire. As far as water capacity may be concerned, yes, Bimini is a small place and has access to salt water, but if you want to use fresh water, of course, that now becomes a resource issue. Are you able to speak to whether or not after the firefighting is done, what would the fresh water resource issues happen?
Well, first of all, I also want to thank my colleagues who flew in from Nassau to give an assessment. I think at the time, Chester Cooper was acting Prime Minister, Barbara Cartwright, Minister of Social Services, as well as Michael Barnaby, who is responsible for the disaster authority. All of them were down here for a couple of hours, gave an assessment. We had a meeting where all of the families gathered together, and they were able to talk to everyone and kind of get a sense, but do an initial assessment along with Superintendent Maxey, who's the officer in charge here. I want to thank him and his team as well, who did a yeoman's job in, again, containing the fire. And because of their efforts, it could have been worse. And so it was a lot of wind this morning when we got there around shortly after 6. But, you know, like I said, they did an excellent job, and I'm grateful to all who participated in helping to bring it.
Sure. Mr. Roll, you know, I like to tell people after the tragedy, there's the reality. I think my question had more to do with capacity. So, like, now we're talking about displacement, people having to, are we going to bring people to Nassau in the immediate, or are we going to work out an accommodation with Resorts World in the immediate? Will there be sufficient fresh water on the island in the immediate?
You know, the team down here, especially Ms. Russell in Social Services, took the proactive approach. And so even before, like I said, the Minister of Social Services were here, we, myself and a couple of them, we made calls to some of the resorts here and were able to secure some accommodations in the short term for some of the individuals. Again, it's not a long-term fix, and I'm sure that Social Services and their team will look at it in greater depth in short order. But for right now, I think, you know, it's at a level of control, and I'm grateful for everyone and who assisted.
And you're on the ground now. What are the immediate concerns of the residents? I know people were talking about. I'm not familiar with whether or not there are fire trucks on the island, but what are the immediate concerns of residents there when it comes to these fires and the response time of fire trucks or people coming to assist?
I'm sure everyone has their different concerns, and during times like this, you will hear lots of individuals and lots of experts thinking what could be done to prevent something such as this, or to have a faster response time. Again, when you talk about Bimini that's surrounded by salt water, even in the instance where there is a fire truck, and we had some assistance from the fire truck that was brought over from South Bimini. The water capacity, you know, it has to be refilled, and salt water don't go well with fire trucks. Plus, because of the roads are so small and narrow, that presented another issue as well.
Right.
So I assume that these are some of the concerns that you, as the member of parliament, will, you know, give to some of your colleagues.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Like I said, initially we had some meetings this morning, especially when my colleagues came from Nassau. And so we're going to look at everything. We're going to do our assessment, our post-assessment, and come up with a system and plan that will better prepare us moving forward.
Is there anything you want to say to anyone in Nassau who may want to help or donate? Is there anything that we can do from here to help those who are displaced in Bimini?
Well, I'm sure there is lots that can be done to help. And myself and the team will, in our assessment, I guess, put something together and then reach out to some friends and families of Biminites to assist wherever necessary. But at this particular time, we're just trying to clean up and make sure that those families affected right away today are comfortable for at least the close future, you know, near future.
One last one for you, Member of Parliament Randy Roll, just in case you're just joining us. I know that, you know, in these kinds of instances, there, if not is death, there is usually some sort of an injury, whether it is smoke inhalation, abrasions. What is the medical facility capacity down there presently? Are they able to take on a challenge of this magnitude should the need arise?
Well, I can tell you today the medical team led by Dr. Terrell McCartney, they did a great job. There was, I think, one emergency flight that had to take place because of smoke inhalation. Someone inhaling smoke. That was someone who assisted with trying to get out the fire as well. He has since been airlifted to Nassau, and I understand that they are taking good care of him. And so, my prayers go towards him and his family as well. But the capacity this morning, I think, was adequate. They did a great job, and I'm thankful for their efforts as well.
All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate you giving us your time today. Is there anything you want to add before we let you go?
No, I just want the people of the Bahamas to keep those affected here in Bimini in their prayers and thoughts and prayers. And thanks for all the calls and prayers for those who would have reached out on a number of different levels.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
most definitely.
All right.
Bimini
Have
is
a good
in my
one.
thoughts.
No, I love me some Bimini now.
Yeah, Bimini is becoming an even more special place to me as time goes on. I've been in and out of there with a bit of regularity. And it is interesting, right? Because Bimini is so tightly woven. I'm talking about in infrastructure and in family tie, that there's no way this doesn't affect the whole of Bimini.
But the great thing about Bimini is, and the great thing about when you have these small communities is everybody looks out for each other.
They all cousins.
Yeah.
The whole place is cousins.
That's one of the things that island culture has that kind of is lost in Providence a little bit. I mean, I think some communities still have it. I think Fox Hill is one of those communities that still have it. But everybody looks out for each other because the house in the front is the auntie and the back is the uncle, and everybody is related. And I'm sure that those residents would have somewhere to sleep tonight, even if government didn't step in to try to assist. And that's one of the good things when you come from a town that is a community.
And Winston Churchill said it best, you never let a good tragedy go to waste, right? So, he talked about the difficulty with getting aid to the fire due to things like poor town planning, et cetera, et cetera. And if you've been to Bimini, it's a gem.
There's a difference between South Bimini.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm talking about North Bimini. Right?
Okay, yes. If you've been in North Bimini, because South Bimini is regular.
South Bimini is,
It's regular. It's
but
normal.
it is a
North
gem.
Bimini, the roads are a little smaller.
It is a gem, but a gem that we all must admit could use a little polish. And I think times like these permit us the opportunity and the space and even the mental consideration to think about what type of polish we want to put on a gem like Bimini. And
but you also have to be careful because
you don't want to change what is normal.
When people Nassauvians, we love to go into the family islands and tell family islanders what they need and what they want, and they don't want anything that
but
we
I think
want.
it is an international requirement that the fire truck got to be able
to not the fire truck. Yes.
We ain't move to the house, but
you might have to move to the house because
the fire truck got to get past, and so we have to consider those things.
Well, anyway,
and can I do this? Dr. McCartney, can I tell you, she's a wonderful doctor. You remember when I had
one thing, but you have a story of everything.
When I had my little accident and I had to go see a doctor, I've been to see Dr. McCartney when my little thing was flaring up, and she was so wonderful. I said, "Wow, this is an amazing. No wonder she's in Bimini. Such a wonderful doctor."
You finished?
Just anyway, you ain't been to the doctor for your little thing, but fine.
I'm sure we're going to have an update either this evening or in the morning. Maybe they'll give an update at the press conference that they're having tomorrow that's supposed to be about BPL and what the plan is for that. Maybe they'll have a few minutes for the Prime Minister or maybe Randy Roll or Chester or the Disaster Authority.
Yeah. Who was the people I thought would...
Well, he was there.
Yeah, remember he flying.
Yeah, he flew in.
Right, so I'm saying.
But he was there.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you.
No, because we was rowing about it off
about
air.
who should speak, right? And I told you I thought it would be the Disaster Authority, and you was like, no,
they want to hear from the Member of Parliament.
Yeah.
Anyway, thoughts and prayers for those people in Bimini. We'll hear and we'll get an update from...
Bimini will rise.
Okay.
You don't like the slogan? You have to have a slogan if it's a disaster.
I know if I like Bimini will rise.
Okay.
Let's try.
Bimini be waiting on your slogan. Give us a little chance.
So tomorrow we should have an update on what's going on in Bimini, and then hopefully
an
update. I think is a little better than a slogan. You don't think so?
All
right. Because we have to do our independent segment, and we have to try and open up the phone lines today. And
stop promising the people that, right? These people ain't beat me up in the road for you, miss. I won't tell you that out loud.
I just have to try because the people that say y'all don't even open up the phone lines no more. But I would like to say one thing that I agree with leaving with. The other day we opened up the phone lines from 5 o'clock.
Not
we
a
say,
dot. My auntie say, not a dot.
From 5 o'clock. But when we don't open up the phone lines, y'all want to drag us from here to Japan.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all want.
Blood. You don't want blood.
They just want to argue with us. Clearly, is what they want. But anyway, it's time for our independent segment, and today we are remembering Dame Doris Johnson. So we have a picture. So Dame Doris Johnson was one of the most influential figures in modern Bahamian history. She was a teacher, a women's rights advocate, an author, a politician who played a leading role in securing the rights for women in the Bahamas. So some of her major achievements include leading the Bahamian women's suffrage movement in the 1950s, and my favorite, advocating for the women's right to vote, becoming the first Bahamian woman to run for an election, becoming the first woman appointed to the Bahamian Senate.
Yeah.
Wow, Senate. Serving as the first female, I don't think we're supposed to say female anymore, first woman government minister in the Bahamas as Minister of Transport, and becoming the first woman to serve as President of the Senate. One of her most famous moments came in 1959 when she addressed the House of Assembly and passionately argued for equal political rights for Bahamian women.
Yeah.
Her advocacy helped lead women to gaining the right to vote in 1961 and 1962. In recognition of her contributions, she was appointed Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire, and in 2023, she was honored as a Bahamian national hero. That is Dame Doris Johnson.
Good stuff.
Sunny, oh, sorry. But we're also talking about Ruby Ann Darling as well, so we're going to remember a couple of Bahamian women today as we continue our independence, what do you call it?
Tedumant.
Mm-hmm. So Ruby Ann Darling was a pioneering Bahamian politician and stateswoman, there she is, whose public service has spanned more than 6 decades. She is best known as the first woman to cast a ballot in the Bahamas after women won the right to vote. Some of her other achievements: after being the first woman to cast her vote in the historic 1962 general election, she was a senator from 1982 to 1987, where she contributed to national legislation and public policy. Member of Parliament for Georgetown/Ragged Island after being elected in 1987 and becoming only the second woman ever to be elected to the House of Assembly. She was an ambassador for women's affairs appointed in 2022 in recognition of her lifelong advocacy for women and public service, and she was deputy to the Governor General, sworn in 2023 and continuing to serve in that capacity. She's being celebrated not only for breaking barriers in Bahamian politics, but also for inspiring generations of women to pursue leadership and public service. Her contribution has earned her recognition as one of the nation's living treasures. And you know, I mentioned them when I talk to people about why we vote. You know, I say it was not so long ago that we couldn't. Bahamian women.
Now you reached the late now. If Doris them
No, what I said.
All this marching, Sani, I want you to get to the poll with a little more fervor.
I voted. What are you talking about?
I say you ain't vote.
So what are you talking about?
What did I say?
When people say,
I want you to go to the
why
poll
vote?
with more fervor.
Especially women. I like to say because we couldn't at one point. You know, we had people like Ruby and them fighting for us and Dame Joyce.
So you could eat little sauce on the line.
I didn't have to. Whatever time I reached the vote, I was in and out there in 5 minutes. The quickest I voted in every election.
Yeah.
I won't tell you how much, because then you'll try and figure out how old I am. But I voted several times. And even if I'm not sure who I'm going to vote for, I always make sure that I do go out and vote, because there was a time when my grandmother couldn't. My mom barely made it into being able to vote. And so I feel like for our ancestors and for the people like Dame Doris and Ruby Ann,
Renee was slavery. How old Renee?
How far?
You say your mommy almost couldn't. How old was Renee?
Why you and me and Renee business?
Man, Renee.
She was born in the 60s.
But Renee born in...
I said she almost didn't. She was born in the 60s.
Oh, I thought Renee was big woman. Renee, don't let this...
Are you getting me and my mommy business? How old is your ma?
Well, my mommy born, they could do everything. Negroes could have drink from the water top. My mommy ain't born when none of it was happening. Yeah.
Anyway, the point is, it caused me to lose my train of thought. Women like them have to be
they are
celebrated.
formidable. That's what the English language would tell me.
Because, and this is why when we talk about rules and we say, oh, you have to follow the rules. Some rules are meant to be broken, which is what I was telling him. Once upon a time, I wouldn't have been able to sit here and talk with you because women weren't allowed to do this. Once upon a time, women weren't allowed to vote. Sometimes you have to stand for what you believe in.
Okay.
And, shout out to women like Ruby Ann and Dame Johnson who did it for us, so I wouldn't have to do it.
Yeah, we can't put the picture of Ruby Ann and the floppy hat back up here. I like them. I like that hat. That hat is fantastic. Let me see the hat. You don't like that hat?
I'm waiting for them to put it back up. I was reading, so I couldn't.
One of the things I love about being old is that you could have old swag. You know what I mean? Like, I can't wait till I get...
You want a picture of Ruby Ann back up.
I can't wait till I get old enough to just just throw on a floppy hat, and I love it. It's like, isn't it chic in a way?
Sonny, are you saying you over 50? When y'all want to play with somebody? When y'all want to play with somebody in these comments, I can tell y'all.
Renee born when the children of Israel was leaving Egypt?
Never said that. All I said was I wasn't going to tell y'all how much elections I voted in. I could tell y'all, I ain't shame. The first time I voted...
Papa was making a comeback.
Neville Johnson was Wisdom was the member of parliament for the area that I'm in now.
That you was believing the Bahamas.
That was my very, very, very first election. I think that was right when I turned 18. So that should tell you all how long I've been voting. Okay? Does that make y'all feel better? He was the very first person. I can tell you, I don't know who to run against. He was the very...
If Renee did born one day, Elia.
That's not what I said.
She's gonna have shackles on.
That is not what I said. Something is wrong with you. We'll be back, y'all, right after this.
Vibes is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the vibes back. At BTC, we understand your vibes because we live it. That's why we are dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You are at the heart of everything we do. Our commitment is to keep your vibes flowing, no matter what.
Bring your brand into focus and make your impact on the nation. Go all in with the Impact Bundle, featuring live liners and an in-studio interview. Prefer targeted reach? Audio plus digital delivers radio and digital placements. Or be seen with our television bundle with 20 TV ads across broadcast and streaming. Call 4-666-173. Eye on the Nation.
My name is Charles Wesley Gould. My organic farm is Nice Layers Organic Farm. I have 230 birds up here. I give them fresh water, pumpkin, lettuce, cabbages, all the vegetables. Anything what I eat, they eat. Right now we sell the eggs for $7 a dozen from Monday to Friday. On Saturdays, you can get 4 dozen eggs for $21. I'll be located on Jamaica Road, the western side, Silverstone Primary School.
Okay, guys, this is what we doing today. We training for the bounce back. This a $150K payday. Y'all ready? Yes. Y'all sweating today. Give me a 2 ball. 10. Give me another 2 ball. 15. You spin, right? It don't look so. It's 10K. Name these games after me. Food Dragon.
Food Dragon.
Cinema Classic.
Cinema Classic.
Yeah. Put that parlay in. Put that in. Jalen Brunson disappointed us last time. You want to walk for this or you want to run for this? Good pace. Good pace. Not too much water. Put it down. Let's go.
It's the Bounce Back 150K payday. Big wins for 10 weeks straight. 15K every week. 10K to a lucky winner. Visit islandluck.com for more info. Island Luck. Winners live here. It's time for Quick Draw. Get out your tickets now. We're playing Quick 2, 3, and 4. Good luck.
Welcome back to Eye on the Nation.
Hello. Welcome back to Eye on the Nation.
Sorry, I was reading the comment. Sonny, if you voted several times, then 35 plus 18 equal 53. Where you got 35 from in 18?
They ain't use a biddy 80.
I thought you were in your 20s. Now that.
Mister, she ain't get the $66,000 yet. You
This ain't 66,000.
But I trying to tell you.
As a matter of fact, 66,000 say, tell your friend he's a clown. He can't do what I can do. I don't talk
You
about
ain't
what I...
who ain't bring this, who bringing this $66,000 from
I don't
Auckland?
talk about what I do, and I don't keep friends.
But brother,
66,000 say, tell your friend don't be bringing me no
yeah,
gifts.
I got one word for him. Lijah. And you don't come without it. Next question.
Anyway, welcome back to Eye on the Nation. You all is being these comments doing the most. We talking about independence now.
So sad, Bimini.
So we want you guys to weigh in. Give them the numbers.
323-777-569-80-775.
Before we jump into that, don't forget that with Canoe, Bahamian businesses can access their funds right at home, enjoy faster payouts, process payments 24/7, and move money at your convenience. So Bahamian business owners can accept payments online with Canoe, explore Canoe's API and invoicing features to get paid locally and internationally. Canoe is a Bahamian fintech helping local merchants accept payments fast and easy. My train of thought just disappeared. Canoe empowers entrepreneurs to get paid quickly and to grow. You know what it is? I keep resting my hand on this thing. The shirt has like real, like little buttony things on it, but they uncomfortable when you try rest your hand on it. Like it clearly just was like fashion wise and not for comfort because it's very uncomfortable. But anyway, we want you guys to weigh in on which island you can't do things like that when someone trying to read. Which island do you think shaped the Bahamas
these
the
people
most?
ain't waiting on you today. They say you done case them out on the TV.
Oh, they done called. We didn't even have to ask them nothing.
Soon as the line
Oh,
open.
okay. Sorry about that. Hi, caller. Welcome to the show.
Hi, caller.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What's up?
I'm calling, first of all, to say that my birthday is Independence Day.
Happy early birthday.
Yes. My nephew's birthday is today, O'Neill. And my son-in-law's birthday is tomorrow.
Okay, do you want to send
I want to wish them a happy birthday. And I also want to say, every Independence, I put up my feet with flags and bows and everything. But I don't see a lot of people with flags and stuff. Like, I don't see the Independence pride.
You don't feel it right now?
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot. I haven't seen... That's not a flag. She talking about flags on cars.
Flags on cars.
Not your flowery yellow ellery shirt.
This is a hibiscus.
I never see a blue hibiscus in my life.
You never see a yellow hibiscus?
I said blue. You listen? Yeah, did y'all let me say blue or yellow? Wow.
Yellow.
Thank you, and happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself, yeah?
You sound like someone old, Annie. Hi, caller. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Sonny.
Hey.
I'm Levan.
Hey, Secretary General.
First of all, Sonny, I must correct you. You said something that wasn't right. I forgive you, though. Miss Ruby Ann Cooper Darling was never the first lady that voted. She was the first lady that registered to vote.
Okay. Well, I read what was in the...
No, she's the first woman registered to vote.
Okay.
And she is also the first woman of color to ever work at a front desk in a major hotel. Also, she was the first woman to have represented a family island in the House of Assembly. Also, the first woman to be a commissioner on an island. I know a lot of this about her because she is my sister-in-law.
Okay.
Okay.
So, she's married to my oldest brother on my father's side.
Okay. We see a lot of people wouldn't know.
They're very close, but she was the first woman that registered to vote. There's a lot of more first for her, but it'll take a lot of time.
That'll take a lot of more time.
I must say, she listens to your show every day, so as soon as I hang up, I know she's going to call me.
Oh, hi, Ruby Ann.
Yeah, she listens every day.
Isn't she deputy?
From Rodney Market?
Yes, I said
you
that.
have to call her Your Excellency.
Well, in her capacity of watching the show,
she's also the deputy to the Governor General.
You have to say Your Excellency.
Hi, Your Excellency. If she watches the show, she know we mean
She
nothing
listens.
like
She listens every day.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Every day.
Well, not to you, but to her.
Well,
Yeah. Don't worry. Yeah. She's got as soon as I hang up, I guarantee you, 3 minutes, my phone will ring.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Well, now I have to apologize because I say all the bad luck happened to the Jamaican woman in 1 year and it wasn't one. It happened over 3 years.
You just apologizing for that? That was in the first hour?
Well, this is the apology segment.
Okay. Producer said at least he apologized, so we should be happy for that. But we wanted you
progressively worse.
You think that make it any better?
But I can reckon
We want to know which island you think shaped the Bahamas the most, or the island that y'all think produced the most influential
most of the people who are from the islands weren't like all of the people that are signatories on the Constitution. I think only one of them were born on an actual family island, and that was the fella from Habaco. The rest of them was actually born in Nassau, albeit, my understanding, from different islands, right? So we've had a prime minister, the first from Andros. We've had a prime minister, the second from Abaco.
We said most influential.
No, I'm saying,
not
so I guess it depends on how.
Most, when you add up.
Right.
The prime minister, just because you're a prime minister don't mean you get 10 points.
You better don't tell Cat Islanders
you
that,
don't get
you know
10
they
points.
say, we have a prime minister. Yeah, it was 5 of them.
Yeah, but you only had one. But we are highlighting Cat Island today, by the way.
Being not a prime minister.
Yeah. Somebody we go back to the phone?
It's man throwing me off. So BG head man. Hello, caller.
What?
Hey.
Hi.
How y'all doing?
We're good.
Mr. Miller.
Present.
Why you don't make yourself more sensible in what you doing, man? You this woman talking sense, you talking a bunch of like big boys.
You're making me nervous. You are making me nervous.
Give me. Did it die?
No, you have to click it.
I don't have it today.
Whenever you feel nervous.
I don't have it today. I don't.
If you feel a little nervous.
I don't have it today.
And just like that.
Today we're highlighting Cat Island. So some of the influential people that came from.
You see the way Danger just left us.
That's because producer hang up one day, Chuck. That producer. So some of the influential people that came from Cat Island, we're highlighting you guys today. Of course, we all know this one, Prime Minister Philip Brave Davis.
Mm-hmm. Cat Islanders don't let you forget that one.
No, I was waiting for the picture before I move on.
Oh, we got a picture.
There you go.
Dun, 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 dun.
Prime Minister Philip Brave Davis. We also have former commissioners, the late B.K. Bonambi Sr., LLB. There you go. So y'all trying to say the Cat Island is the answer to who are the most influential people, eh? These are the islands coming in. Someone say Hog Island. Sir Sidney Poitier, we all know Sir Sidney.
Yes.
The late Sidney Russell, now this one I had to learn today, who was Director of Agriculture and the brainchild for the Agra Expo and Food Tech Lab on Gladstone Road.
Absolutely.
So this produced a vote for the most influential Cat Island. Anybody else?
I can shout out Constable 4285. Boy, he could
He
fight
from
up
Cat
a-
Island?
No, but he was fighting a fire in Bimini. I mean, all the police uniform tearing off him.
How you always going somewhere
That was
off
my
on a tangent
ADHD.
about
Let's
something
go back
else?
to Cat Island. Let's continue.
Let the man call back bad. Come on.
You all think I got time to play.
Let us know. Give us the number again.
223-7775, 698-0775. And I want you to know I walk with my whistle. Don't fool around.
What does that mean? The man just say stop talking foolishness. Let's see what else people are saying in the comments. Hold on, these islands ain't real islands. Someone say blow it again. Y'all really like foolishness, you know. We're trying to be serious in this little independent section, and y'all around here playing with him.
Listen, I love the Cat Islanders. Nobody loves Cat Islanders more than I do. You must know
Everybody just wants you to keep blowing the whistle. Y'all play for bad.
It is only for times of danger. And you don't want people to cry wolf, so that's why you cannot blow it when you do not feel danger.
And then the rest of y'all in here trying to figure out my age. 23.
They only want to box it in the 4-ball tonight.
Don't box that. They ain't gonna. If that's the real, if y'all, dine it. Dine it. Close enough though. I could pass for like.
I scared for 19.
Blow your whistle. You got to blow your whistle for that one.
That's my
There you go.
super whistle.
Hi, caller. Welcome to the show.
Yes, Annie.
Hi.
Good afternoon, Berenice Johnson.
The original.
Long Island is the first. Every great-grandmother probably came from Long Island, or great-great-grand.
What?
That's the most
Berenice,
prominent.
Berenice, what
Then
kind of
Cat
blasphemy is
Island,
this?
then Abaco, Eleuthera, and New Providence, then Andros, and then Grand Bahama.
Okay.
And every other island afterward. Now, that's my contribution. I have that. That's a part of the history from 1221 until present.
What come from there to
Now, God bless one and all.
All right, thank you. This woman said I look 48. She also don't like me. She thinks that I pick on you too much.
Show me the woman.
See her there?
What's she name?
I ain't gonna call her name. Stop.
We had enough of you. You can be okay. 323-7775.
Somebody type something.
Hello, caller.
Just now, and my mouth dropped.
Okay.
Hey.
Hi.
Shani, what's up?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right, my dear. I hope Ronnie's still listening. I just want Ronnie to know that any other fire truck they get, make sure they just put a salt water pump in the truck place. Ronnie, just stop around. We go together, school together and play.
Okay.
I'm trying to go like you, but I'm trying to persuade you from getting good people in your life and moving on.
He never just want me getting nothing. He always blocking my blessings.
Don't get kidnapped.
Always blocking.
I hope when he was born, he start walking.
Right off the table.
One thing at a time, and his friend won't give you a bundle of stuff. A bundle of stuff don't come. You gotta feel your way through in life before you get what you need in life and what you achieve.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you. Someone say Eleuthera, the most beautiful place. I wanted to say that, but that would have been biased. Eleuthera, the most beautiful women in the world. It's the most beautiful place on earth. I just putting that out there.
What? But the Eleuthera had the Eleutran Adventures.
They had Eleuthera. Come on now. Eleuthera. You was a jealous, hating person. Someone else say Eleuthera. Eleuthera again. Eleuthera again. Just going back and forth.
Peter Vera.
Saying Eleuthera. Hi, calling you on the show.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. You're talking about islands in the Bahamas. You need to mention Auckland.
Okay.
Auckland.
I wasn't going to say it.
Adiana.
Loftus
Walker.
I wasn't going to say it.
Clifford Darling. You had a Commissioner Ferguson.
I wasn't going to say it.
Commissioner Ferguson. And I could go on and on and on.
If I didn't say it, they was going to say, only because I from Auckland. I keep telling them there's two
Well, we
things
wouldn't
in
know
life
you
to
was
be.
from Auckland because you always talking about Cat
Auckland's
Island.
man or standing, I trying to help them out, or standing next to Auckland's man.
I must say again, if you want to bring it back home, Penland mother was from Auckland.
Okay, so Auckland's 1 vote for Auckland's.
Only one?
You need more than one?
No, I mean his vote is Auckland's. I mean, I'm saying him.
No, I mean, we can't just stop voting now.
No.
Appreciate you, caller.
All right. The DJ has never say anyone from Auckland's because there's never been no one from Auckland's. I didn't know people. I ain't gonna lie, certain islands, I just be like, oh, people from there. Like, y'all call someone a name. It's like, oh, they from San Salvador. I was like, people is be from San Salvador.
You been to San Sal? It's actually pretty decent. You know, they have the hotel there too. That's also very nice. Hello, caller.
I've been to San Salvador once.
What are you over here tapping? You sound like Kermit the Frog, right? Hello, caller. Oh, this having, they eating the chicken snack. Put the chicken snack down and talk to us. Hello.
Oh, I wanted. Someone say Auckland has a lot of influential persons.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Someone say Luther woman is the closest thing to Barracuda.
Hello, caller.
Don't laugh at that. What that's supposed to mean?
Oh, I know. You want to borrow my whistle?
Hey.
Just press it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I kind of like
If
this.
you think you're going to bring that kind of attitude around here,
They say sweet but poisonous. Okay, I'll take
Sonny,
that.
have
I
her
would take
whistle.
that.
You can't just
I
give
would
up
take
easy
that.
like that.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was taking
I was on your side. As soon as I get on your side, you on their side again?
Sorry.
Give me my whistle. You give this
Sorry.
to me.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry. My bad.
Oh, boy.
Sonny, Luther does have the most beautiful women. They fine there. That's a different person. That is 3 votes for Luther. only for having
But they
beautiful
vote,
women.
I going to say, they spoiled ballot. They voting for something that even ain't on the ballot.
Listen,
Oh my goodness.
that's not the point. All we say was voting.
Yeah.
Which island?
You know, these people sound like, the people who's going write letter to the MP on the ballot. Fred Mitchell, you've done a very good job. I come all the way here to vote for you.
See someone else? Luther is the best. This on the
Oh, boy.
YouTube. YouTube is a little behind Facebook today. I don't know why. They're saying Luther is the best. Someone said Luther is great. These different people. I tell you, Luther has the best women in the Bahamas. Do you want me to take you there? Okay.
Well, then that's where you from. Why they got to take you?
Yeah, I could just hop on a plane and go. My family from Luther.
Which part are they from? Where they from? Point?
From Point.
Yeah. You have anybody from Savannah's?
No, my family is the Sands
Yeah.
and the Thompsons from Luther.
I thought the Sanders were out of Rock
You
Sound.
don't tell us where we from.
I said I thought.
Yeah.
That the Sanders
You worry
were
about
out of Rock
Auckland's.
Sound.
What out of Auckland's?
I'm from Snow Corner.
That's our place?
Yes. It named Snug Corner, but Auckland's
Mine
Islanders,
is the Pinners from.
Auckland's Islanders is called it
You don't
Snow
say
Corner.
Hatchet Bay. How you say it?
Hatchet.
Someone say my mother is from San Salvador. I've never heard anyone say, oh yeah, I'm from San Salvador.
They are San Salvadorians, right?
They say do better. You're right. I've literally never met anyone from San Salvador.
Clayton
the first
Fernandez
person.
from San Salvador. What you mean? You never meet nobody from San Salvador?
Well, I didn't know he was from San Salvador. The first person I met from Auckland's was what the DJ name will work here. When he say he's from Auckland's, I was like, people is B from Auckland's. That was the first time I ever met anyone from Auckland's.
Oh boy.
Sorry, I do need to. What? Luther women are smoking hot. I'm telling you. This woman say she from North Palmetto Point.
But like the Carries though, the Carries they born.
Another vote for Cat Island. A vote for Long Island. What's the closest thing to Rockfish?
Oh boy. We got a call. 3237.
My granddaddy is from San Sal. Okay, you ever been?
To San Salvador?
Yeah, I just asked if you've ever been.
Oh no, I was asking you. Have you ever been to San Salvador?
Like pass through, not for like a long period of time though.
You land at the Big Blue Airport.
Hi, caller. Welcome to the show. That was during election. I didn't.
Hello, I had to call back to represent Auckland's, man.
Okay.
We already had Auckland's.
Auckland's has built up the grove from 4th Street straight to 8th Street. Built up more than 3/4 of Angliston. Auckland's.
Auckland's is the only people who got their
two-story
own
buildings
church.
in the grove are owned by Auckland's men.
Auckland's have their own church. The Church of God is
All
Auckland's.
kinds of
doing-
churches Auckland's own.
Yeah.
All right.
Auckland's give us, somebody already called off the 2 governor generals. Give us the best minister of what I'm thinking of it is gas station and immigration.
See, I think
all that Campari, all this drink, all of that bar come out of
I don't drink
Auckland.
Campari.
And you know something? Everything in Auckland's hard. Maycock, Woodcock, Cox,
Everything come out of
All
Auckland.
right, thank you, caller.
What?
Someone say
Where the Maycocks from?
I from San Salvador.
Where the Woodcocks from?
And I don't like
And
how
where
y'all
are the Cocks from?
How y'all is act like we still Lucayans. I ain't saying that. I just say I never met anyone from San Salvador. Hi, caller. Welcome to the show.
Ah, boy.
You there?
You know, Auckland's have a place named Hard Hill.
Tell
me
Miller
that anywhere else have
take
Hard
it
Hill name.
easy on his fake Eleuthera accent. It's so terrible.
This is probably someone who from Bogue.
There's a vote for Exuma. Someone said Exuma, my mother from there. Plenty influential people from there. Thompson's from Eleuthera. You might be my family. Hi, caller. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Jenny.
Hey.
I'm all the biggest people in all the in the Bahamas for long time.
Did you hear it?
You think I could listen to this fella who phoned New Eamon Wick? I listen to him.
Yes.
My mommy's. We can't hear you, love.
He knows
where
people from.
Don't worry, Mr. Miller. All educated.
Yeah.
People who all the biggest posts in the Bahamas from every department.
Yeah.
From Long Island.
Long Island is your vote. Okay.
Bahamas and everywhere in the Bahamas. Now you could go do your survey on it and check it out.
All right,
All right, thank you.
That's Buck.
My mommy say Abaco have the most beautiful women. That was because my grandma is from Abaco.
Buck
From
say,
Sandy.
Buck say Long Island.
So one vote for Abaco. Renee vote for Abaco.
Renee, you know, this child say you born as a half a slave at
That's
one point.
not what I said.
Boy, I tell you, poor Renee.
It's a good thing she's listened to the show and she heard what I said.
3, 2, 3, 7.
So one vote for Abaco.
Mm-hmm.
One vote
Yeah.
for Abaco. That's for
Yeah.
my mommy.
Coming in 5th position.
That's one. Cat Island only get one.
Don't worry, they have a commissioner
Eleuthera
of
winning
police
this
and a
race.
prime minister.
Somebody, clearly this race gone because everybody just talking about who look good. Because now the people say we all know Grand Bahama has the most cultured women.
I know, but culture, but boy, they look good from far.
What that mean?
They look good from far.
They say ease up on Bogue. Y'all said today was for Cat Island, but it seems like we were just talking about we literally asked y'all to
I try to
open up
remember,
the lines and
is
just
it
vote.
Bogue people who say from Upper Lung? You from Upper Lung? That's Bogue people? Where are you from?
Topham Bay gals are top tier. Someone say I like you're leaving out Andros. We let's vote for Andros.
Topham Bay is top tier. I think that is such a picturesque area.
San Salvador crew. Fernandez, Jones, Lightfoot, Stores, Walkers.
And
I don't
each
know
one of them
anyone with
family
any of those
only got
last.
6 people in it.
I don't know any.
How much Lightfoot you know? How much Jones you know?
I know a Jones.
How much? And you'd better be very cautious because he probably Wendell Jones' cousin.
The
Who
only
from
Jones I
Auckland.
know. Hi, caller. Welcome to the show.
Hello?
Hi.
Yes, with regard to influential people,
Mm-hmm.
you have Dr. Davidson Hepburn from Cat Island.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Cat Island also had another director of agriculture, Dr. Prince Barnaby.
Mm-hmm. The Cat Island Cavalry come for you now.
I didn't say that. I just said I didn't know. All right, thank you. So that's
You're
another
welcome.
vote. That's another vote for Cat Island.
Cat Island just have an air of like proudness about them.
Yes.
That is unmatched.
This person say all islands have beautiful women, but Cat Island has the most beautiful and educated women. Someone say Auckland's people cheap, can't squeeze $1 out of a penny.
Let me debunk this. Auckland's man so serious. Auckland's man is some of the few men that just build 2 houses but buy 1 piece of land.
What?
How much other fella? Yeah, the Auckland's man know that he want 2 houses. He just also know he ain't want to buy 2 pieces of property. So he build 1 house and then build 1 next house on top of that house and you all call it 2-story. No, he have 2 houses.
They say Andros woman is the best cooks.
Now hold on now.
The best cook. Yeah,
South
I know
Andros
true.
woman could cook.
I know true. I've been Andros.
North Andros
the
woman,
Food,
they
some of the
live
food
rocky.
that I had, I know.
They
But
live-
anyway, don't forget,
They're a little shaky.
Tomorrow, blood drive right here, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. ILTV Studios. We're looking for all different blood types. If you are under the age of 18, you have to bring somebody with you. Eat at least 30 minutes before. We're going to be here from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Like we said, donating blood. The life you save might be yours.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to?
Yeah, right after we finish this little bit of blood drive, I could be in Andres. I tell you.
You know you have a show.
Right after I finish with that.
Okay.
So she listened to us already. I've been there today to fit the rest of my shape them for the regatta.
Uh-huh.
So I have shape. They have regatta. I have to take my regatta shape to the regatta.
Okay.
So don't look for me this weekend. I busy.
Tehran, I know we're supposed to be wrapping up. A Lutra woman don't have no shape? You must see can't see. Because ain't nobody have more pineapples than a Lutra woman. I would stand up. But, I don't want to break the internet.
I like what you do. You getting out of hand. You.
I don't want to break the internet.
For the day.
What
That's
you talking
enough
about?
for you. For you getting out of
But
hand.
don't have no shit.
You getting out of hand. Somebody come for this woman.
What time? Kira's store is from San Salvador. That's my uncle.
They also having a memorial for the. I don't know which group is doing it. We have the flyer. Put it up. They're having something at the.
Oh, okay. Is this which day?
At the.
Oh, this is tonight.
The William Thompson Auditorium. That's where it is.
At 6
The
p.m.
Baptist those are doing it. Isn't this? This is
tonight.
Thursday.
Oh, it is Thursday. Okay.
Thursday.
Okay. That's
at
tomorrow night.
6 p.m. over there at the William Thompson Auditorium. Right. That's over by the Baptist Community College.
Okay.
They're going to have a memorial for.
That is the 16th.
Oh, the 16th.
Mm-hmm. So
July
we'll
the 16th.
Yes. So
Thursday,
we'll remind them
July the
before.
16th. Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
We'll give you guys some reminders before about the memorial.
And I suspect that this is more of the Christian community having an outpouring or showing of an outpouring of God's love. Eh?
Okay.
So the 16th. And I'm also told that it is being led, if I'm correct, it's being led, my understanding is by the former General Overseer of the Highway Churches of God, Bishop Denzel Road.
Okay.
Yeah, who happens to be the pastor of Life.
The pastor of Life?
That's what his church name, Life.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. We have another vote for Abaco.
Try out. Since let's see if you all can scrape one more in here before we go, because this is the longest wrap up in the world.
Someone say stand up and shame the devil. Not doing it. The set in North Andres can't cook like South Andres.
North Andres, I tell you, North Andres women can't cook. They like Exuma woman. They can't cook either. If you go to North Andres or Exuma.
Clifford Scavella from Eleuthera, my cousin.
Yeah, he from Hatchet Bay.
If someone would know if we need lunch for the blood drive.
Inago woman can't really cook like that either.
I try to remember if I ever ate any food from Inago.
Trust me, you ain't miss nothing.
When y'all dragging somebody, drag this one.
I lived there for 7 months. Shad.
See you guys at the blood drive tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Don't forget, we'll be right here. If you want to come and meet us in person. I can't tell you what time.
You can't mess up shad. Oil, shad, lime. Boom. Inagua.
We can see y'all tomorrow, y'all. Be safe.